Hello boys, my name is Hideyoshi. Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. Yep, we're back with this again. So I did do some testing in the error sub, and you'll see that I found out some important info that makes it at least somewhat faster, but only briefly, and it's only for the first 3 battles too that I found this out. But apparently the minimum is actually 1600 you need for A ranks in both modes, so that's exclusively just for survival battle, by the way. Anyways, all jokes aside, before we do anything else, in the last video we left off doing Ganondorf's A rank of all battles. Now we're gonna do the same thing again, but with Darunia. Because he has a special victory animation, I think it's fair to change this up a bit and do it twice. Once at the beginning here, and then once more in the next video later, whenever we finish the last battle. Just because it's so unique and quite different that give you a different music for his victory theme, which is, I think, one of the most unique things they've done in a while. Anyway, real talk, Darunia is quite buffed up, so he's probably not going to have much problems dealing with the enemies, but there's also a problem, he can only do so much, so we're going to immediately use magic on these hills and just start taking them out fast. That's all I'm going to do for a bit, unfortunately. It's just a side effect we have to deal with of not having a good attack at all, pretty much. So, yeah. I did mention how I'm trying to speed these up. So, basically going around and doing this pan and hoping for the best. Not much else to say though. I'm just using magic on everything again. Actually don't think this is optimal for the first setup. I'm starting to think I should just go from left to right again. I keep thinking whether or not to go right to left to right here. Probably not a good idea to go in, especially considering they're so much more spread out this way. That was the worst timing that to happen entirely. It does being just as annoying as ever, is you get plenty of time to run to the next battle while you're waiting. Honestly, I think I want to deal with the red lead at all. I think just going up to right is probably better. Of course, this is only my 8th time doing this, but I don't really know what properly here. Alright. Didn't even show us anything. This is really weird. And by the way, I wanted to get these items out just because I could. Now some of these answers, like I said, will have a harder time doing the special attack. Where they have to literally hope for some really good enemies that are really close together. Alright, so it feels like you may have to use a lot more special attacks to actually get rid of them all. Range is actually a lot more bigger than you would expect, probably. Okay, well, at least it helps with everything. one area for a bit. Picking out them all in the same area because they keep all appearing right next to me. So yeah, when the characters do not have a good AoE, generally you'll probably only get 20 at a time, and sometimes they'll be even less. So you go into areas with faster straight ahead. Of course, we've seen before, it doesn't really matter. You can get so multiple of these battles where it says you contain them. You still get a A rank anyways, because it only cares about your overall time and it'll count to total. It does not care about how you do in these battles. It's simply just showing you how fast you did them, basically. We finally did that. That took a long time. To be fair, some characters probably have to do very specific things to get an A rank, so this is probably going to be B. Not even surprised. Like I said before though, we can get one more sometimes and still be fine for the A rank. The game does not care about it. You just have to be enough and it'll still work. Now we have to actually use our basic attacks here. Well, this is what Darunia's AoE would normally look like. It's actually still pretty good, it's not as chill a whip as it should be, I feel like. Alright. Monsters, they're hardly a match for Darunia. I think that's true enough. Alright. It's not very much at all. This time we're just spamming this side of the building instead. Good. Oh, yeah, I'll actually get this in one try yet. Pretty much almost got it in one hit of Spirit, which was really close. That was the easy aiming this time. Of course, Darunia has that power-up ability I gave him from just getting enough troops to beat him and whatnot. Well, no, the one that really increases our weapon attack power. That one's really friendly, especially in the hands of an orange, for example, where his powerful attacks will do even more damage. I honestly do not know why I'm to lane. I think I've tested this before. You can get basically, no, not 1600 troops here and be fine. It was for those survival battles in particular that you needed 1600 or more. Of course, it is very clear now that I know that to do how many troops I can get. Annoyingly enough, it still requires magic at least early on, but I have speed before. I basically tested at 2000 and I still got the A rank, so I think the first three are actually 1600. And because of time constraints, I never had time to test it Thing. Probably the easiest way to do that. Oh, I skipped the animation. It said that we still have an hour chance to see it. It's fine. You must be, yeah. You guys must be I'm with you, hopefully, because you see like this where you could potentially see many victory animations at once, even though they're only 15 to 20 seconds apiece, they add up over time. That's why I want to skip them all. Just because they take so long otherwise. Of course, we were showing them for the Legend mode at first because, of course, we to see them all at first. Alright, anyways, on to Rush Battle. Timer of 6 minutes. See how Darunia does against Zelda and the other. Because it probably won't be worth it. I will not use magic at all on this battle. At least the non-focus spirit kind of fairy magic does. Instead, we'll just wait. Take out these enemies. Forget how many we have to defeat to send King Ganon, but we need to defeat quite a few. Alright. There he is. I know there's a strat where you can throw a boulder at them to do a little bit more damage. At least the bosses. I don't know about that strat, so I'm just gonna do what I know best. Bird attack and do this. I shall look up what that is. Hoping there would be more magic nearby, but oh well. Okay, let's actually try to attack. Like that, yeah. That's what you want to do for really. This attack you might have only just seen briefly before, because regularly uses it when you're fighting against him, but here, it takes a little while to actually use. At least this one has a few attacks. Only problem is, you press the attack button for using it a bit too early. There's a much slower animation that gives us an attack we don't want. This is probably the most useful for taking the captains down, so when there's multiple of them, we'll probably be doing that instead of this strat, just that we normally do for just single captains. Alright. Alright. At least now I'm practicing an attack a bit. I think we want this specific attack for taking up misses, and then the third animation or the second animation. Still don't know. I'll have to practice it later when we get to last battle part. Alright. Alright. So far I've seen that if we're not fully roll out, it doesn't seem to matter. We still get 55 pretty easily. That being said, we definitely want it by the time we get past level 4 because of how much damage we've taken in that battle otherwise. Alright. And yes, rush battle, by the way, because it's 6 minutes, I'm not going to be seeing it out once we get to the boring part because otherwise we wouldn't be able to show off all the animations of the character. Of course, you've already seen the one where he does. Oh, this other animation real quick. It's the other one. That's really quick, actually. That's really fast animation, actually. Okay. And that's where we'll wait. Try one special for the funds of it. About 15 average. Now let's do focus to get for the rest of this. Alright. Just fast enough to defeat 3,000 enemies, but it's actually bad because I mean we get an extra tech size before we finish this up. Alright. There we go. There it is now. Like I said, such a adventure game. Alright. Somebody, by the way, asked me whether or not some of these sounds look different or a mod or something. I have one answer too. You probably haven't played this game enough, but yeah, this is actually something you unlock in-game. That is not bug or anything else. You unlock this in-game. You get these exclusively from the adventure maps. Some you get from, I guess, Legend mode as well, but mainly you get most of these from the adventure map. That is how you get a lot of the skins unlocked. And some of the more unique ones come from the rewards map, but otherwise there's a skin for each that was intended for each map that is found in most of the adventure maps in adventure mode. So if you want to see one of those things, go in here, and then to equip it I can just show you guys in a minute, because you'll probably see me do it a couple of times, though it is a bit confusing. You basically, when you go to select your warrior, you have to select the equip button first, and then you can equip the settings in, which may give you a lot for Darunia like the one I have right now. And you get these, like I said, from adventure mode, so play that mode if you want the extra skins. And I guess before anybody asks me otherwise, if anybody's wondering where I got Postmaster Link from, that is from the Twilight Field map exclusively. You can probably look up a guide and it'll show you exactly where to go. Or alternatively, go back to my Twilight Field map guide and you will probably see us pick it up. I do have full playthrough parts of all of the other adventure maps, so be sure to check those out. And also, friends, if you're new to this playthrough, make sure to also check out my Legend Mode playthrough. The game actually does have quite a fun storyline. Part of the reason why I'm not showing this as a blind playthrough is because, except for the earlier stuff, I actually played all of the original Legend Mode back on the original Hyrule Warriors when I was a kid, so of course I kind of know where everything is. It was actually more interesting than I expected to do the new stuff more than anything, because you kind of changed things up a bit. Instead of it just being easy, there were some parts that I had to do that were new. And I guess the adventure map is where it really stopped. I only ever played the original adventure map. I never actually 100%ed anything as a kid, so this is when it really changed. Yeah, I've played pretty much all of the original game. The Wii U version, by the way, not the 3DS remake. Yes, this game also has a 3DS version, and this version we're playing now is actually based off of an enhanced port of that version. Hence why all these extra content is in the game. It also does quite a few changes, like letting you literally pick having literally no add-on content and you pick from whichever map you want at the start. So you can literally go to the hardest battle at the very start of the game, and it's really funny to watch. Obviously, it doesn't usually work most of the time, but it can work sometimes. Alright. So this one I found out recently. I can take out 2, maybe, and have this work easily. So let's try that, actually. And we'll try to do the OKO strategy. The way we do this is, of course, we use this during the animation. We focus here, do special fountain, and then just start spamming specials. I'm gonna try and get this guy's attention first, though. They are not in a good mood. Because this is differently difficult depending on what we do. I think Darunia moves around too much, so we're probably gonna have to just do the don't strat stack. We'll knock them both down. Might even have to just use raw attacks on them. It might be better for draining their HP more quickly, so we can maybe get Night Sashes sooner. Okay, that works. Let's see what this actually does to this one. Okay, that's very slow. Don't know why, but some moves just take over down process way faster than other stuff. That's basically, by the way, my alter version of saying we're taking them out without even doing a weak point smash. We're revealing their weak point. We just tap them down. It's normally not advised to do that, as they take forever to defeat. Unfortunately, Darunia does not have a good strategy for this, so it looks like we'll be doing this the old-fashioned way again. Which the other old-fashioned strat basically is just make sure you get as many of them grouped up as possible. Extreme Crush, special from there, and then just hope that you get as many sashes as possible. It's way tougher than the normal strategy, though. Obviously, you saw Lana as the best version of that strategy, where literally we just spam specials, and within, what, 2 or 3 specials, the bosses are eliminated immediately, which saves a lot of time. So while we could probably do this with 2, 3 seems fine enough. That's all we really need to defeat 1,000 enemies. Alright. Getting close to the next part again. Still at max rupees. Probably gonna be that way for a while. Trust me, when you get to 100%, you won't need to farm rupees once you get to the end game. You'll just have max rupees all the time. Really, it's figuring out how to use your rupees early game and mid game is what's the challenge, really. Okay, this one I think it's 2 or 4 bosses that you typically defeat. Of course, there are specific reasons we like to use magic right off the bat, no matter what. I'm gonna actually use the animation time to get that first attack here. And then we can start showing them down together, I think. My animation's going off while the other is trying to make up, I think. It's literally the same spam strategy as we did before, honestly. The big difference is we just use it to weak point smash the enemies instead. Okay, good. We got the double here as well. This one could be particularly tough to get. I think I might have to focus on these domas one at a time because they're a bit more tougher out than the normal mobs. Barely got that one down. I should let the other one get out on purpose here. So you probably better to let him retreat, because we only need to stay on this thing or boss. Alright, here we go. Now let's just use magic while these groups are still spawning in. Alright. Now I think we need one more of these to take them all out. I don't care about center because we're already defeated these guys basically anyway. How did that not work? Yeah, it didn't bother to immediately use the fairy magic again. They're just doing that would be faster. I know sometimes you can fairy magic in place and see if that works. But I don't know, it never really worked for me. So I think doing that way is easier. Alright. Alright, 2,000 enemies. I don't know why I delayed that for a while. I did not need to do that. By the way, the Brave Vows will probably be where we reach 255 in. More or less, the only reason I really knock down these Ardrex annoying is because they do so much damage if you don't. just super annoying to deal with. I honestly think I could do this just doing 1 or 2 of the archetypes, but I do want to at least defeat the other one, because if I don't, then it'll only take longer. This one will actually knock down normally, because I want to save my extreme brushes for the next part. Okay, that's their magic sweep away as well, which is nice. Now you should be able to just do one more thing. Go over here and defeat the rest of the enemies here. These are so dangerous, we pretty much want to extreme crush them right away. Defeat them all. I think we might be able to do it just taking out the 10 Angelos, honestly. That was close. Almost got caught by that. Honestly, we're pretty much just doing the normal overkill strategy anyway. The big difference is we have to do it through ashes and other stuff, so it takes longer because we have to wait for the enemy's attacks. Only then does it allow us to do that. So I'm gonna tell it right. I'm not gonna take any of the golems out, and I'm just gonna go after taking out the 2 Ardrox and the 3 enemies, because if that's 5 enemies, hopefully that should be enough to get the battle done. Even if I have to use Extreme Crush in multiple areas, I think it's still trying to waste time taking out another boss. Go back here to try and get one. Then we'll probably cut across to the middle after that. Alright. You know who I am? I'm Darunia, King of the Gorons. You got so ready to know who he is. Okay, this should work. Meanwhile, those 2 giants are having a duel right now. Okay, that time... Okay, that one was much faster. Just do that. Sometimes I don't know how so enemies avoid the attack. I assume they just not spawned in right away. Like I said, this game has, despite it being on the Switch, still has issues with enemies spawning in, so not everything gets hit as a result. Maybe with better saying, they could actually get more enemies on the screen. That'd be nice. Just take them all out at once. That'd be so much better. Then again, I still think that would be too hard for them to do. Alright. So either this brave battle or a different one will give us the next level. But other than that, yeah. Honestly, we don't want to waste too much time doing stuff, so we're just gonna go in and pick out the boss's family again. We've done before. Okay, that works good. That's what we want to do is Darunia. Oh, the third time is actually really good against me. Alright. Already took that. Alright, now we need to defeat the other enemies. Down go. Next. We'll just pull out our bombs in case one of them does do the attack. Or we might have to just can crush both of them, especially if they keep like that. Okay. Fast enough. Beat that. That is not the attack I wanted to do, and it's not the enemy I wanted to latch on to. When you fail even what it needs, you have to use the attack to make up the difference. Or you will not be smashed every time. That made no sense. I did not. I know I definitely didn't target that cave. So I don't know why it failed there instead of going to the important part. See, I figured I could take him out without that. I'm just doing that so I don't have to do anything. Alright, now we're getting close enough, we can start doing this. Alright. So I'm starting to think that just based off of where the setup is, Ganon cannot be hit with Extreme Crush if his head is facing upward. So if he does that, then fun tap like that we just saw, then he basically avoids Crush unless he gets down on the ground and he's casting it. So I'm assuming different bosses just have different invulnerability dreams. Alright, this is where I'm going to show off the right hand, so why not? Let's just use Zagic right now. Kind of, right now. Okay. Almost didn't get that. See, this one goes way too fast. That's why I use magic sometimes on these last parts. Take time forever stuff. Okay. This one battle is only 8 minutes, so... Okay. Let's just attack him with a special during this animation. Do the item faith so we don't lose our... Okay. Twice this way, come on please. No, I almost never want to extreme crit simply because it takes too long for it to happen. Alright, so... Based off of what I was saying, we need to use at least one special to get the damage threshold. There we go. Also, ups down so fast, it makes it really hard to say. Oh, nice strat worked. Alright, so about the halfway mark for Darunia to get that done. So a little bit longer, I think, than normal so far. Never mind, this magic. Maybe this will be different than magic. Alright, there you have it. You guys know what happens. I'll see you guys in the part when the battle ends. See you then. Alright guys, the battle timer has ended, and with it, the battle as well. I guess we saw a bit of series, but nah, he's still alive a lot of time to share that. Alright, it's fine now. We got a couple levels. I joked, by the way, we didn't. But we got up. That was 2A level at least, and we should be able to get the level up we need either in this brave battle or the other brave battle. By the way, anybody's curious, yeah, these battles basically are the back up your KO count missions again, just with more giant bosses and are harder and also longer for no apparent reason. I always felt that was a bit excessive. Yeah, it might make it more tired, but reducing the time you have for this would make it more interesting and also exciting. I have to actually move fast. Okay, what does that have to look up here? It's actually good that we're not using magic on this villa, because if we were, probably she'd already be doing more annoying attacks than I wanted to. Okay, speaking of which, there's a level up. Alright, I don't know what to do for this next one. So I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna actually use magic with Magic Fountain Plus. I'm gonna see what happens. We're not going fetch his hard drive necessarily. Okay, he did a purpose dodge there, but that was on purpose because we did not use the right attack there. It's been a while since I've done that. I'm facing the wrong way. Do that, and that should be enough, hopefully. Okay, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I know you guys are nice, but I know, and if you don't want to be friends at all. Hey, don't run away from me now. That was almost so perfect. And he had to run at the last second. Now he's doing this attack instead. Literally ran just to set up the suit. For no reason or another. Come on, he's still doing what he wanted. I don't know who's next. I think it's King Dongle actually. Well, actually, it has to be one of those 2, because we already did an Ardrot. So I guess we did waste some magic to get that set up out, but that was all literally just to sear it on the enemies. They take more damage from things. Looking for, you know. Alright, nothing really happened here. That was a fake magic feat, man. Okay, let's do this now. pass it to them, not wanting to do it. Them to do at all. Hey, tap me already. There we go. Took way too long. Hey, magic word out as well. Oh yeah, I can't do this well in this fancy form. I have a better idea. Let's do this thing instead. I'm starting to think Darunia might just be show overall, honestly. Kinda sad. And characters do not have that much strategies they can take, or just to defeat multiple. So there are multiple strategies you can use to cheese besides just doing other stuff. The magic strat I was using to cheese was actually one of them. If you use that in areas, you can make them a bit easier. Just trying to get the magic, please. Thank you. Alright. Oh, I just realized now, yeah, Darunia is in this whole area. So he has uncertain okay. It's a wait because the L kept on doing the troll attack. And there's not really a good way of knowing what attack to do. It's when these battles get harder. It's like you have to use everything from magic fountain to magic extreme crush rush, and literally just having to use magic only to immediately waste it to do this. That's how slow some of these can go. It's possible I might be able to just do this better. Doing 2 boulders and then specialing for some of the later ones. The only problem is I don't think Goma will allow it. The others, maybe we can get done a bit faster using that, even though animation takes longer. Oh, there we go. We finally got that done. So that took so long. We only got 1 magic fountain as a result for that, but we did get max level. That's perfect. Yes, in my eyes, but still not really perfect in terms of the damage. I'm not sure if it was either VV or something else happened, but I'm starting to think we might have to just use special for this. It just seems way too hard without it. So I hope you guys, wait, we're not at the end of the video yet. It took a bit longer than I expected, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute then. Alright guys, the timer ended, and with it the battle. I'm getting a lot better at actually timing these with battles, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Well, just from that tells me Darunia's gonna have a really hard time without special attack plus, so I think we're gonna have to special attack a lot of these guys down, unfortunately. With some bosses, characters that just have easier ways to take out giant bosses, it's so much faster, like, believe me. But right now, we're not getting a good strat down. And with how these battles in this part go lately, we're definitely going to need the magic for it. Alright, well, while we wait for that to come up, we need to set up Magic Fountain Plus prematurely, but start by taking out these regens first, because they're way more annoying than the actual bosses. I'm literally doing this first, because I am not risking animation of them just... Alright, dodge that, and then this. So it'll actually hit when we do it. And then we're going to use Special Fountain, and then use Extreme Crush to take them out. And I did not back that down. That is not a good start at all. Ideally, want to get both of them, of course, but it's really hard to do so. So we'll use Extreme Crush again then. Oh, that does not knock down. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna send down while he's still down. That should be, yeah, okay. He almost ran away again. Honestly, because of the bad strategy, unless we have limited specials, probably easier to just do this. Because when in doubt, using specials is the way to go sometimes. Alright. So, the first part, and only after a minute 30. I feel like that's too long for my likings. Let's try to go faster, shall we? Now, the next part we simply cannot do with... Yeah, so of course we know what we're doing here. We're not using Extreme Crush. Concession Fountain Plus even, we're trying to hit these guys down one at a time here. And yes, the hitting, by the way, is purposeful. If you don't do that, the Goma will think that you're not targeting it, and then it'll try to use a cheap attack that will do something really bad. Okay, I think actually probably this is a better strategy for these is use one boulder and special twice. So you at least get some of this fire ribbed right away. Then when you run out of specials, either get more from the enemies or do something else to get it back. Otherwise though, yeah, we're gonna attack these guys one at a time. I just realized, wait. Okay, I have to break out of this no matter what. This is actually... Oh yeah, no wait, no. I should have done that strat, because I remember now I could do that to finish him off the second time. Yeah, see, I remembered stuff. It just took me a while. Okay. Get Special Fountain Plus back, because clearly we need it in this battle. That's actually the only other reason I have Special Fountain Plus at all. If it weren't for these air attacks, I would use Special Fountain more often. See if I got that proper, so I'm just gonna use 2 specials. I know if you attack too early, the bowler doesn't do its full damage. It doesn't beat Point Smash nearly as much as would want it to do. Anyways, I'm not using Magic Fountain anymore, so I'm just gonna collect whenever I need it. By the way, the only reason I go to the other part first is for a good reason. That Goma will power all the others and the other troops. Do not take her out in time. It's important to do that as fast as possible. Alright. Had that done. We'll go ahead and send you while we're still around. Give me some magic while we're coming in. And then this part, we're going to use this once to weaken everything, but not go for Goma right away. Instead, we'll take out this Wandering Spirit and Stocks to stop their attacks first. While we're at it, we'll take out this stronger troop as well. You can actually defeat all the Manhandle Stocks with this basic attacks. You don't actually have to use I think I did this in the wrong order. Oh, okay. Never mind. So now the strat still works even though I did the reverse of what I normally do. It's a lot easier to do than I thought. Okay, well that got through that part at least a little bit quicker. Alright. As I do not like... Oops. Where is the Manila stuck if I haven't defeated yet? No sense. It must be in the other area. I know it could spawn in other areas. Okay, yeah, this is the one that we could potentially take out with that special attacks. Just Manhandle though. Yeah. Manhandle, if we just use Vox twice, we can super fast. And And apparently, using the defense stuff does actually affect their weak points match. I did not know that until now, so... Somewhat harder attackers, you may need to just use down on literally everything. Okay, we are out of Sweet Crushes, this is bad, because Manhandle could take forever down. I'll just have to do it one at a time again. It's probably easier just to do this next thing run around, just so we don't have to risk knocking his out while we're waiting. Right. So now that doesn't do all max damage yet, which is good. So it would do a lot more if that is the case. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, we're gonna have to make that out from the satchel. They're there for a reason. Alright, for once I want to at least be somewhat fair, so can we maybe take out this one without special aid? That'd be nice. How long the setup is for that. So hopefully we get that. Look at this. Just trying to get it on me. I don't care if that missed, honestly. I really don't care. I kind of needed to do that anyway. There was too many redeads nearby, and yeah, it seems like I've been messing up the strategy. What you're supposed to do is preemptively time the boulder and then use a second one during the wall animation so you can stay on your way. But oh well, we got what we wanted anyway. So yeah, now you know what to set here. So it was you this whole time. Almost immediately in there, and almost immediately tried to do this stuff. See why these are annoying? Alright, I'll see you guys in... Hey, I'll see you guys in a minute when this battle ends. Hey guys. Oh wait, this is a weird time step. I'm coming back a little bit early to tell you that the stupid bug trick thing has happened again. Here's what I know about the OBS bug thing. I've tried everything I can to fix it. I've tried every manipulation I can to fix it. Oh gosh. It is so far behind on this. Because it's bugged so many times, it's lagged out entirely now. So weird. But I come out to tell you that that stupid OBS bug thing is once again happened for the second, third time in a row. It's very frustrating and I don't like it. So, now that you know that, I'll have to spend time fixing that before I can do anything else again. As you know, I like my videos being quality, so first we're gonna have to reset this and do stuff again. So until then, I'll see you guys. So then, Alright guys, the timer has ended, and with it, the battle. Sorry you had to see that extra stuff, but I just had to put it through your mind how frustrated I am at OBS always doing this snappy bug. I promise this is the last time this will happen. When I get a new computer, this will never happen again. I swear. I will never let it happen, and if it somehow does, I will fix it right away. So, yeah. All looks aside, we did the first part of the Darunia challenge mode. We'll see the second part in the next video. Hopefully, we get a more smoother video. Actually, come to think of it, it went pretty clean for a pretty while. I don't know why all of a sudden now it started to do it. Until then, I guess, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.